WWE Smackdown. My goodness, that opening segment. So I watched SmackDown last night because I just put everything on a DVR. I just don't watch it live anymore. But anyway, that segment with Randy Orton, Cody, and Pat McAfee. Unbelievable. All right, so anyway, Randy Orton comes out, he cuts a promo. It takes him forever to get out to the ring. And he's saying how he is going to defeat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. He's going to take him out. He is the Viper. He's going to destroy Cody and he's going to win his 15th title. All right. All right. And then so after that, Cody comes out. Cody is intense. He goes after Randy Orton, just, knocking him out with some strikes or just hitting him with some strikes. And then Cody Rhodes turns to the right, and there is Pat McAfee. He's looking at Pat McAfee like, why are you here? Pat McAfee hits Cody. He kicks Cody, down below. And Cody is out of it. And then Randy Orton just beats on Cody Rhodes after that. And then while that's going on, Pat McAfee grabs the mic and he's saying, you guys probably wonder why I did that to Cody, why I am here. The product has been awful. It's been terrible. You have these guys that are 5'5", doing flips, wrestling for like 30 minutes. But when you have a guy like Randy Orton, he should be the main focus. WrestleMania tickets are still low or still available. It shouldn't be the case when you have a guy like Randy Orton. What else did he say? Some other crap. I can't even think right now everything that he said, but he was just pretty much saying that the product has been awful. He pretty much was saying that Cody Rhodes, he represents everything that is wrong with the WWE, with the product as we know it. And then he was also doing some catchphrases. He was talking about the Attitude Era, how he loved how WWE was back in the day, and then he was doing some catchphrases. What? If you smell. This was horrible. The thing about this, WWE, who agreed to this? This was just horrible. This was awful. They just defecated in everyone's mouths. I mean, that's what they did. Because the thing is, you're letting the fans know, like, hey, I see that the product has been horrible. You're saying that because the fact that they're saying that is crazy. It's just baffling to me because they are the ones who are responsible for how the product has been, for the writing, putting the matches together, or whatever are these different storylines, different plots, who's being pushed. It's WWE and TKO. You cannot come out here with this nonsense and just I don't know. I just didn't like it. Why would you like the fact that McAfee said this stuff was just ridiculous. And yeah, some of it is actually true. The product has not been the best, but you guys, the writers, creative, Triple H, all the other people, management, you guys have to make the product better. You can't do the same old nonsense and have the same format. But for them to really admit all this stuff, it's just crazy. And the other thing that I don't get with Cody Rhodes, they are making people turn on Cody. I mean, because and in Cody as a baby face, like the last 2 years, the way that Cody, maybe like last year, yeah, overall, like yeah, the last 2 years, the way they book him as a babyface, they make him look like he is the weakest, the most gullible babyface ever. It's just really ridiculous. And then also with Cody, like not last week, but yeah, last Raw that just passed, Stephanie McMahon hit Cody and slapped him in the face, and then you have Cody Rhodes get kicked in the balls by McAfee, and then also last year at WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes, you made him look dumb in the ring or in the match against John Cena. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I don't know who came up with this, but it was just really just I'm at a. I'm just. I mean, that's all I have to say. It was just really ridiculous. And for Pat McAfee, that's the other thing. We found out that Pat McAfee, of course, that he was the mystery person on the phone with Randy Orton. Why does he need to have Pat McAfee to be the guy with him or to be the mystery guy? That is just unbelievably ridiculous and just just I don't even know. I'm just speechless. It was just crazy. Please let me know, how did you feel? What are your thoughts? And then also Cody Rhodes, he did come out in another promo and saying how he's, I forget what he said. Honestly, I can't even remember. He was saying he was going to beat up Pat McAfee and he's still going to be the champion. He has sold out different events, so he doesn't know what Pat McAfee is saying. But yeah, unbelievable and just horrible, you know. And then also with, you know what? I'll say that for another video. I was going to talk about Sami Zayn, how, and I'll say this briefly. Sami Zayn, they're making people turn on Sami because the thing is, I think Sami is one of the best, but you have someone like Melo. He's been the U.S. champion for, I don't know, a few weeks. I'm not really sure, putting on some really good matches. And then all of a sudden you have Sami Zayn beat him. And then Sami Zayn is going to face Trick Williams at WrestleMania. What do you expect? You know, and then that segment with Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, and Melo, you know, you made Sammy look like like an idiot. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I hope Sammy does turn. I think it's time for a change. But yeah, just some of the writing, some of the booking, like you want the fans to turn on these guys. So it's just unbelievable. Please take care and have a good one.